Hello and welcome back to Art Therapy with Jenn. Today I'm going to be working in my Dark Dystopian themed magazine collage art journal. And if this is your first time tuning into this series on my channel, I do a different page in this journal each week. And that is a new chapter into the story and background exploring this Dark Dystopian themed world. So it's as much of an imagination or creative exercise as much as a just gluing some images down, collaging them together, and creating some interesting pages. I just have fun with it, and with my magazine images, I like to tell a little story. So I've been having fun doing this series and seeing the story develop each week and see what it's telling us. And there is no right or wrong answers. I've changed my mind several times now that I've gone back and looked at pages, and I love hearing your all's thoughts on what you think's going on as well. You always give me some wonderful feedback on that. And yeah, let's just get into this page. So as usual, I like to start laying down some images for my background. I've just gone through my stash and pulled out anything that felt like it was needing to be used that day. And we're going to have a lot of like blue and purpley tones in this one and bright tones. So I'm curious to see where that's going to lead us. And I don't plan anything out. I just kind of set the images around my desk and just pull them as I feel like they are telling me. I know the images speak to me. It's okay. And just kind of intuitively put them together and kind of see what comes out of that. So we have some more flowers. That has been a theme throughout this whole journal. Is it feminine? Is it something to do with the garden? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I've been having just fun exploring this. And I usually do a mix of ripped edges and cut edges. It's all good to me. I turn images every which way. I just kind of set them up there and see what needs to happen. And I'm kind of switching it up again for this page, y'all, because I've seen some images that kind of like focal images or people images, like that tunnel you see up there, the woman standing at the end of the tunnel. I'm not sure if she's needing to go on this page. I know she'll go in this journal somewhere, but I'm just not sure. So I'm just kind of setting stuff around before I glue it and just say, does this need to go there? Does that need to go there? You know, my super technical process. And it's just a mix of, we have like these fancy high-rise rooms, these fancy flowers. To the right, we have this, fancy window overlooking a city. Kind of gives that feeling of, I don't know, is luxury, fanciness. I don't know. We've been seeing this theme throughout this journal, where there is definitely a place where kind of some nefarious wealthy folks hang out, and we're kind of learning a little bit about what went down. And there I got some more metallic, which I think that was a piece of a high heel that had like diamonds all up it, which how epic is that? And I'm just kind of filling this out. So I found this girl here. She is dressed out, got this updo going on, jewelry, and then this satin dress gown. I'm not a fashion person, but y'all see. She's really dressed up there. And this really spoke to me. She's looking out this window, and then there's this city in the background. And it's almost like she's encased in the glass in a way. Like she's somewhere, and she's looking outside, and she's seeing things in a different perspective. Like almost like she's in a bubble. But what's outside is more revealing, if that makes sense. Like she's being shown one side, and she's looking outside and seeing the truth in a way. And I decided that image of the tunnel and the lady at the end of it wasn't for this page, but I found this really just epic image where it has this woman and she almost has copies of herself around her, and they're kind of painted these different pastel colors, and in the background, y'all will see in a moment, it's like this fake background. I don't know how to describe it. Like when you watch videos produced in the 90s, like workout videos and stuff, or when they had like the fake outside, like the fake windows where it looked like you were looking outside, but it was so incredibly fake. And that's what this image y'all will see in a moment has. It has this fake, y'all see it there, this obviously fake moon, just this fake backdrop. And I thought it really tied into the woman looking outside of the window. Maybe she got too close and she saw what the actual view is instead of this fake view that they've been shown. I don't know. I found it interesting. Found it really interesting. I have no idea where I found that image with the copies of the ladies, but I really like the story that it's telling me. I'm not sure exactly what's there, but I'm digging it. Now, don't come for me, but I had filmed where I picked out the words and set them on there, and it did not take. So I did get where I have the words laid out, and I'm just going to be going through and gluing them down. So at the top there, we have, and I've kind of Frankenstein three things together. It says, we have Revise the Cult. Interesting. Kind of goes with that theme we've been seeing where people are being changed and they don't know it. There's maybe things marketed as one way, but it affects you in another way. Because if you think about it, if we have this, these people that kind of took over, sure, they can do it the old-fashioned way and just force people, but you can use a lot more finesse and get people on your side using other methods. So what I'm putting in front of the girl there is come to your senses. I mean, what if it's something they signed up for as one thing, and unknowingly they were actually being changed and benefiting these people without even knowing it. At the top right, we have the fine print. And that's something too. This is almost giving me vibes like it's some really high-end retreat, that they exist where people pay like thousands to go to these things. And maybe it's like a self-improvement retreat. Maybe it's a improve yourself. Y'all know what I mean though, like getting in touch with your inner something or other. And it's actually doing something else along with that. If that makes sense. Now we're putting something down is just the start. Because honestly, I think that would be a smarter way to kind of gain control over people than just by force. It's kind of scary. I think this entity is pretty smart. And then under that, I'm going to be putting down picture perfect. So it's like this picture perfect retreat in this artificially, unbeknownst to them, perfect location. And they're just becoming better people, they think. But in reality, they're being changed and they're benefiting someone else. And then there we're going to put secret subjects. So maybe they're even providing some type of data or being tested on in a way. Is this the beginning of the factory? I don't know. Is that girl toward the left, is that the same girl that's been showing up, or is that someone else? I don't know. Y'all tell me. And I'm going to keep this page pretty simple. I'm just going to pull out trusty old Sharpie and just do some really rough, overdrawn, not even worrying about if I'm even, on the line of those little magazine words, just kind of overdrawing it, and just to kind of make the word pop out. I love my Sharpie. I think if I could have 2 art journaling supplies, I would just need, well, we'll say 3 because I need glue. So images, glue, and Sharpie, and I'm a happy person. I'm happy. But I'm just going to go ahead and finish outlining that, and I'm just going to keep it simple with this one, y'all, and that's going to conclude the page, conclude this next chapter, chapter 9, and I'm not sure what I'm going to call this one. Maybe the fine print, or maybe secret subjects. I don't know. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Again, thanks so much for watching and supporting this series on my channel. I'm having a ball seeing all these different things that are being revealed to us. It's just a really fun creative exercise to do, and sometimes it's just nice to explore a little bit of that darker side, right? Again, thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see y'all next week with chapter 10. What do y'all think we're going to find out? Bye, guys.